Alright, we're gonna go and start Weeping Peninsula. The effort to find an enemy using the Treespear ended. It's all in vain. I don't think anything uses this thing, so we're just gonna, I guess, wear this armor set. Get through Weeping Peninsula, and then we'll do Limgrave. Maybe we get to Caelid, because a little bit of Limgrave is already done. So, got a little jump start there. What's first? Impaler's Catacombs. Erdtree Burial Watchdog. Somehow, a watchdog. Not a cat, it's a dog. I mean, I've seen some cat-like dogs in my day, but it's very hard to convince me that that thing is a cat, or a dog, rather. I don't think I've ever heard anyone refer to it as a dog. Whenever I'm watching streams, it's like, it's always a cat. Trying to think of what other talismans I'm gonna want here too. Winged Sword Insignia is definitely good. Ritual Sword Talisman when we get there, which I actually could go get now. I'm pretty much right next to it. Yeah, the running R2, or the running L1 rather, like, don't really care for it. Oh boy. I think all but one are dead. All should be dead. Right, Runebear. Runebear is probably the scariest boss in Limgrave, in the Weeping Peninsula. Oh, drop down. Oh, it's the other way. This thing's just so wild. wonder if it's holy resistant. What? Really? I was like on his side. I didn't think that would actually grab me. Dude, come on. The stagger at the very end. Wow. Thanks, game. Alright, Morne title. Then maybe it'll be nighttime by the time we, never mind, it's an early day. It will not be nighttime by the time, we get to the Night's Cav. Not even close. Unless I die. Maybe if I die. A buff, honestly, for this guy feels like such a waste. Man, this guy has the longest delayed attacks in the game, I swear. I got 2 attacks in before he swung once. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7 more weeping bosses. We have the Erdtree avatar and then the Tombsward Catacombs. That's for not having a Treespear. Take that. Well, hey, it saved me from farming an armor set, so... We'll do that weapon eventually, though. I think at this point, there's only 3 types of weapons we haven't seen in this game. We'll go to 60. So we haven't seen heavy thrusting swords, no crossbows, and no whips, but I think we've seen everything else. Kinda bummed we haven't seen a whip yet. I think a whip run could be pretty fun. Heavy thrusting swords, I think like all of them are pretty good, aren't they? The Great Ippy I don't know about, but I know the oh, what's it called? The Dynast's, the finesse one. What's it called? The one from the Sanguine Noble ruins. That one is pretty good. Godskin Stitcher I think is pretty good. I think there's one more, but I can't think of what it is. Bloody Helix, that's what I'm thinking of. Who decided to give the skeletons fire bombs, man? I've been hit by so many of these things. Dragon King Cragblade, okay. Is that Placidus Axe's weapon? Or is that the one that's in Lane-Dell? Because I can't remember. It's Placidus Axe's? Oh, Bolt of Grand Sax is the one in Lane-Dell. Might be getting my Spider-Man Collector's Edition on the 19th. I just got an email saying they got a charge at some point this week. Craig Blade. Good old autocorrect. I probably used it in a randomizer. 19 inches of venom. That's a big figure. It's almost 2 feet. And to make so much room on your shelf, I believe it. Do they say how many collector's editions they made? I'm just curious. I feel like it's impossible to get collector's editions for like super popular games. You can still pre-order one? Really? Wow. It's crazy. I mean, I guess I also don't know how much it is. Price is definitely a factor. You can get the collector's edition of God of War right now from Sony's site, or like from third-party stuff. $230. That's probably pretty normal for a collector's edition though, right? In that range. Where are we going? Nice Cav. Alright. Hello, Torrent. Come out. Come out and play. Where's the arterial leaf here, by the way? I know this is random, but I was just thinking about it because, I I needed it for the hand ballista run. I don't see it. I thought it was here somewhere. I don't know. I don't think I picked any up. Nope. Oh well. I love how the Knight's Cavalry is always just like sit and stare at you when they first notice you. You can farm snow giants. I was just curious though. I spent like 2 hours on that run just picking up arteria leaves because I didn't want to have to farm anything. Like, ideally, I'd like to not have to farm anything, but we might have to farm some stuff, beating the snow giants. For when I need blood boil aromatics. Comes with less for 230. You get the Venom statue, a steelbook with no disc, and the digital deluxe edition of the game with pre-order bonus stuff. Ooh. Okay, please stop. Wow, that was one hit. Oh, it ran out. It ran out at the worst time. Actually insane how much more damage you deal with Sacred Order active. It's like 3 times as much. It's ridiculous. Feels like 3. It might not actually be 3. Next Thursday, I'm getting a disc copy so I can use the steelbook. Yeah, it's kind of weird they don't give you the disc with it, though. Like, I feel like if you're ordering a physical copy of everything but the disc, like, it should give you the disc. But again, I think it's them just needing to cater to people with discless PlayStations. Because if someone doesn't have the disc drive and they get a collector's edition with a disc, you're out of luck. But like, I also don't understand why they wouldn't just have 2 editions. I guess it's because like, people who have a disc drive could pick either one, whereas people who only have the digital could only get one of the collector's editions. Jesus Christ, man. Old Fang. Just climb the ladder. Dude. Where do these guys even come from? They're just, like, everywhere. Literally everywhere. What is happening right now? Can I go back to the old way of doing things with the new CEO of PlayStation? Wait, they have a... I didn't know PlayStation had a new CEO. When did that happen? Oh, really? I didn't know. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I wouldn't trust any CEO to do right by customers. They just want to make money. That's just how it is. Like, ideally, you wish that they would do that, but especially with like publicly traded companies where they're beholden to stockholders or shareholders. It's one thing if the company's private, because the CEO can just be like, yeah, okay, I'll take a pay cut. Not that they would, but like they could, but you know, not for a publicly traded company. Then you get fired if you do that. Unless they can somehow prove that non-digital collector's editions would sell more, to the point where they're worth making it, you know? Hey, nobody. Gotta cut his pay by 50% when the Wii U flopped? Wow. Seen people say they would have gotten the collector's edition, but it's a digital only game. Yeah, I get that. Is it enough though, you know, for them to make more copies? I guess. I don't know. I don't know the answer to that. Get some mind. I would just like to attack, please. Thank you. When do I, like, dude, I'm just getting knocked out of my attacks. It's so frustrating. I wonder what the most Erdtrees you can see in one spot is. It's probably like from Weeping. Can't see any in Liurnia. But you can see the Caelid ones. That one's over there. And obviously the big one. It's kind of how I am too, Nira, but, you know, others see it differently. Nothing wrong with that. Cannot level. Is it nighttime? It is still nighttime. Very night. Not late night, not early night. Night night. Sleep tight. don't know if the more root effect that is currently active, I don't know if this works for bosses or not. See ya. It should? I think it did. Maybe. Oh, I don't know. I get 12,599. Torrent took a big hit there. Patches. Patches with his damn shield. The covers in the controller? Covers, oh, the PlayStation cover?
Well, well, well. Yourself to a man's personal belongings. You scheming little thief. The gods
Yeah, I can imagine that would be tougher buy.
all of it.
Okay, I get it, dude. This is why people hate guys with spears.
Wait, please.
No.
For God's sake, I can see.
Don't care.
It was bound to happen someday. What a shit.
Found the controller on the Walmart website. How much is it going for? Same price, really? I always figured that stuff would go for more, just because it's probably limited edition. Is it a limited edition? Do they sell that stuff in, like, forever, or no? It is limited edition? Yeah, okay. So I'm kind of surprised it's, like, only 80 then. It's about a normal controller price, or right? I can't remember how much I paid for my last controller. I haven't had any stick drift issues with the, not like any major ones anyway, with this. It's not really a new controller at this point, but it's a few months old. Probably more than a few months. Didn't really ever charge for more for variants, really? Normal price is 70. Limited edition Uncharted Light. Uncharted 4 Light Blue PS4 was the same price as any other PS4? Wow. That's surprising. I guess they just make up for it with the, like, amount people buy. That was a mistake. Kind of surprised he's not staggering from a great spear. Console companies always take a loss in console sales and make up for it on software. Where are we going? I think Stormhill Shack to do... We're making our way towards the Bellbearing Hunter.
Seems, but let me. Are you here? Does your despite? Yeah. Takes me any intro. All I know. Now's the time. Not well.
Well.
There you. There's a memento to find. That's how it grants. Not float.
I always hate it when you have to talk to summon a boss. Surprised it took that long to stagger him. Alright, hopefully we can kill the Deathbird before the buff runs out. Yeah, damage is good, but it's also a Limgrave boss. God. That's disgusting. Deathrite birds beware, I'm coming for you next. And the Tibia Mariner. They fully upgraded? Yeah, they were both plus 25. Go more vigor. Just push it to 60. Might as well. Couple more Limgrave bosses, and then we're gonna go with Caelid. Yep, just Memory of Grace, please. Sacred Order permanently kills skeletons? That's good. Good to know. I think it's really only to come in handy once, though. Maybe a Cemetery Shade fight. The one in Liurnia. Because I don't think I really fight any other skeletons. I definitely should get something with more poise, though. I'll be saying that the entire run, and then we'll be doing Radagon and Elden Beast with this armor set again. Ooh, what about Warrior Jar Shark? Would that buff this? Is he still there? I don't think he is. It's probably in Radagon's arena. It doesn't, really? It's a bummer. I mean, I guess it doesn't directly do damage, so it would make sense for it to not. It'd be cool if it did, though. Only guy's gonna buff those is holy damage buffs, yeah. I definitely hope we see more unique dungeons in the DLC. I don't expect to, but it'd be cool. Like, I don't have any crazy expectations. I kind of feel like they're gonna follow a formula similar to the base game. Copy-pasted enemies, copy-pasted layouts of dungeons, but I hope at least they're new, you know? Oops, wrong button. Even, like, with, like, some of the layouts being kind of the same, though, some of the dungeons are really cool. Like this one, this is a completely unique arena. Most of the boss arenas are very similar to one another. Really, this whole cave, I mean, parts of it are probably reused, but a lot of it is, I'd say, pretty unique. Okay, can we do Blue Dancer? No, too heavy. These things are pretty heavy, I guess. Okay, so we want to go to... Did I get Gate Front? I don't think I did. We'll go here then. So pretty much all of Limgrave is done aside from the two bosses we're going to do now and then the Tibia Mariner, which we'll do next time, most likely. I just forget where to drop down here. It's by these trees, I'm pretty sure. And right here, yeah. How far into this run are we now? 5 hours? And probably still... like 6 to go? No, that can't be right. Probably 7 to go? I guess it really depends on how well it goes. Because usually, I think all bosses, depends on the weapon largely, but it usually takes like 9 hours. At least 9 hours, unless the weapons are really good. Oh, great. Gotta do jump attacks. This is one of those bosses that if you do one-handed attacks on him, your attacks bounce off of him, like you're hitting a wall. You can kind of see it there. And that counts for dual-wielded attacks because each weapon's in one hand. You know, it's kind of weird that the Falling Star beasts aren't like that. Oops. It's really just like the two Stone Digger trolls, and I can't remember if Borealis is like that or not. I don't think so. And obviously the Crystallians. I kind of hate the downward attack on this thing, on the jump attack. Put the stump here, man. so hard to hit the head. I mean, this is kind of good. We keep moving towards the ruins. Where I need to go next. It works out. I think these guys just noticed the giant dragon that they're chanting about. I don't think they did. I can't move! I can't move and I'm being attacked! I don't know why I just tried to call Torrent out. That won't work. High frames, baby. Love them. Who doesn't? I feel like half of the time of this buff got wasted on that door opening. Ah, late. I struggled with these. Yeah, they're very tough, especially this one in a super tiny arena. It was much worse on release though when it was a full-grown one. And it had the arena-wide AoE that grabbed you in the air, or like sent you in the air. I don't think I ever fought it though. When I went into that dungeon for the first time, I was very early on. But I just was so lost, I didn't know that there was even a boss in there. Oh, I can't level. The one on Gelmir? That one, yeah, the cliffs can be a problem. Definitely been yeeted off in my time. We'll do a couple of Caelid bosses. And I'll try and get through like an hour of DS2. Maybe we'll do 2, we'll see. Depends on how I'm feeling. Just feeling way more phlegmy today than I was yesterday. Dude, these... Oh, they're so annoying. Deathrite Bird coming up. Got O'Neill first, though. Wonder what the odds are that they add a boss in the base game. I don't think high, but it's not unprecedented. They did add all the NDS too. I just do not have the stamina for this. Yeah. I tried. Tried to rush him down. That sucks. Totally didn't fall asleep during work hours? Hey man, if they don't catch you, it didn't happen. I'm gonna rebuff. Summon your buddies. Rather. Deathrite Bird, where is the grace here? Like at nighttime, I don't think I picked up my runes. I hope those isn't worth much. So I'm not going back. At least these bosses will be easy on this run. Like the hand ballista. The Deathrite Bird in the mountaintops took me so long to kill with the hand ballista. I haven't even fought the snowfield one either. I think that was one. Oh no, that was two, I'm sorry. You stop. Thank you. I mean, honestly, the ones in the mountaintops, like, those ones will still hurt, but this damage is going to be very good for them. Aha! I should do voice acting. Death Poker's... Oh yeah, Death Poker is insane. Cathedral of Dragon Communion. Look at the dragons communioning. Yeah, I did the Deathspoker runs probably a couple months ago. It was very, very good. Would have been the fastest run at the time, but I had so many silly mistakes. Maybe Uchi still beat it. I was bummed because, like, the whole, I don't know, first half of New Game Plus was just insanely fast. The right card kill was super quick. Uh-oh. Time to run. But yeah, any bosses that just stand still are like your best friend. Damn, I was hoping that would stagger it. Boom. The light left her eyes. She dead. I don't think I have been into that ruin probably since my first playthrough. I don't even know what is in that set of ruins. No idea. Should do a talisman check after this too. I haven't really looked at them in a bit. I have one empty slot. That's good, right? I mean, there's not really much, like, what are we even going to use here? The Answer Charm won't work. So the Meteor Staff, the Meteor Staff's in the swamp. In the ruins there. Level up. 53.